Hey, hello everyone. Uh, Glide baits, my collection. Uh, I started out, let's just say, first of September 2024 with one glide bait, and that was the Bass Pro Boss Glide. And took it out the first day that I've been fishing these glide baits. Went to a spot that I thought would produce, and I've actually caught a few fish there. I ended up catching two bass, one smallie, one large, on this bait right here, and they were close to 4 pounds each. And I'm thinking to myself, I need to get some more. So you can see that this is more of a trout style design versus the let's just say the alewife or the sunfish shaped body. So anyhow, this lure here under $20, lots of colors. It's a 6 1/4 inch. Didn't have to weight it at all. Didn't have to do anything at all to changing the weight. So from there, I figured since this style is working, this shape, this design, I'd go up a little bit to the Rivers to Sea S-Waver. S-Waver's just a little bit, well, it's a little bit bigger, and it is about the same weight, maybe actually a little less. These three here are S-Wavers, and the lake trout didn't really work that well for me. However, I didn't fish it as much as I fished these natural colors here, more of a bait fish color. This Rivers to Sea, if you wanted to start out fishing these glide baits, 6 3/4 inch in a floater. I think they're calling them floaters. They actually probably drop a little bit, but you're retrieving this constantly unless you decide to pause it. But I find just retrieving it all the time, no pauses, maybe some jerks to make it dart. So basically, I'm going to say if you want to start out, this for me, this design here, up here in the Finger Lakes or down here in the Finger Lakes, depending on where you are, has worked the best. But I did watch some videos, and I also then bought, after I bought these, this 6th Sense Flow Glider. Myself and a buddy, Bill, we did well with this bait. This is a little over 5 inches. It's the 130 6th Sense Flow Glider. We did well in shallower pockets where there were weeds. And this time of year in October, it was mostly largemouth, but there was a combination of largemouth, smallmouth. They were in shallow feeding on bait fish. So basically starting out with the Bass Pro, which they there in Auburn definitely had them. They didn't have many of these, so I had to go to other dealers, other tackle stores for these. The same with this. Bass Pro didn't have this. Actually, I think I got that at Dick's. But that was pretty much the start of my fishing this fall through October and into most of November. And this worked down to about 51 degrees water temperature. Now, the weeds by then had almost gone away, at least the shallow weeds. And this didn't, it wasn't as effective. And after then, I didn't fish any of the glide baits. Not saying that it wouldn't have worked maybe on a different body of water, because I've only fished these on one of the deeper lakes, Finger Lakes, which does have shallow flats, and these worked very well early in the season on shallow flats. But I did get these Sneaky Petes, and at times I fished these in areas where I thought there might be some bigger fish, and guess what? These did catch bigger fish. So now these do sink a little bit more, even though they're a floater, because they're heavier. They're 2.7 ounces. So everything from here up, from these Sneaky Petes up, is a single joint. Now, I did buy some multi-joint lures, these two here. Haven't fished them. I'm thinking maybe these might be better off in the spring when the water's warming up. Fish might be a little more aggressive. But I didn't fish any of these. They probably would have worked. And actually, most of these up in through here, except for, like I said, the Bass Pro, Rivers to Sea, and this Sixth Sense, all of these up here were primarily Christmas gifts. So haven't tried them, but I think they're going to work really well. I don't plan on buying any more of these. I think I have enough to work with this coming 2025. It'll be interesting to see at what water temperature fish start hitting these at. So that's part of what's going to be coming up, is when are they going to start hitting these. And then also, if a few of these lures might need some fine tuning, whether I want to fish a few of them a little deeper. But this style of lure has been extremely effective, and I really look forward to trying it this spring. It kind of breaks up the fishing monotony that sometimes you can get into, and it makes you fish something else. And I pretty much fished these solely through that season, and we had some 12, 17-pound days. I myself had a little over 20-pound day. Now, the lines that I'm using are a copolymer, and I used to fish copolymer years ago with topwater. Kind of got away from it, but went back to it for these because I do want to keep these up like within 6 inches to a foot down from the surface. So that's 17-pound. And then also I tried this, and that's a 20-pound. Both seem to be working really good. After I fished them for maybe 2 or 3 times, after the third time, I do change it out. I think they do get a little bit of a memory to them. So, and I haven't broke any of these lures off using these weights, the 20-pound and the 17-pound. GoPros.